This is Rob Tebbutt for Boxing Social. I'm delighted to be joined once again by the former WBO heavyweight champion of the world, Joseph Parker. How are you, Joseph?
I'm fantastic. It's good. No, it's good to be here, and it's great to be able to lock in this fight. I'm looking forward to the challenge and fighting a tough opponent.
Your opponent, Dillian Whyte. We are at the Dillian Whyte Joseph Parker press conference. I should have mentioned that earlier. Sorry, it's poor journalism. So yeah, this fight took everybody by surprise. So talk to me a little bit about that.
We had other options that we were looking at, and sort of they had something they were looking at, and credit to the promoters that were involved. David Higgins and Eddie Hearn. They did a good deal in like a short space of time. So it just shows the professionalism from both teams. It shows that you can. There are promoters out there that you can trust in and do deals on a handshake.
The last time they did a deal wasn't quite as easy when you fought Anthony Joshua. Does that have any impact on you as a fighter? That was a very drawn-out process. You had press conferences back home in Auckland. You had to come here. There was all of this Twitter back and forth. This one, under the radar, all done in 48 hours. Does that impact your thinking at all when it comes to the fight?
No, you know what it shows? It shows that Dillian Whyte's a fighter who has a great team. I have a great team. And we just both want to fight, And so the other fight took a while because of the magnitude of the event. It was a massive event, and this one will be a big event as well. But it just shows that some deals you can do fast, and some deals take a bit of time to do.
Now, the last time we saw you on these shores was against Anthony Joshua. The fight didn't go your way. Now you've had time to look back on it. What did you make of your performance?
I felt that it was a good performance, but I felt there was a lot that I could have changed and worked on. Can't sort of change the past, but I think if I improve on those things in camp and I have a rematch with him, I can do a lot better and I can get the win. But credit to him, he boxed well and he did what he had to do to get the win. And a lot of people were still begging him that he didn't knock me out, but it was a little hard for him to sort of catch me. And I felt like my movement was pretty good on that fight.
With the Joshua fight, now you're coming into this fight, I think general consensus is this is a very, very well-matched fight. I believe that you've opened as a small favourite with the bookmakers. Why do you think that is? Do you think it's the experience, or you're just simply a better fighter than Dillian Whyte?
I think it's just experience. But it's good to hear that I'm the favourite, but that doesn't mean anything. Boxing is one of those sports where anything can happen. I'm fighting a guy who's young, hungry, looked great in his last performance, with Lucas Brown. So I have to take this camp very seriously, and I have to make every second count. The 5-week camp that I have in Vegas.
Now, you talk about Dillian Whyte's last performance. He knocked out Lucas Brown. That was a fight that was once upon a time rumoured for you. Is there any element of Kiwi pride going into this? The fact that he just beat an Australian? Do you think you kind of want to one-up your neighbour?
Since we're neighbours, I would like to avenge his loss. But, he tried his best, but on the night, Dillian Whyte was a better fighter. But I feel when I jump in the ring, I can beat anyone. And I feel if I have a great camp and mentally there, I'm unstoppable. So I'm just looking forward to putting on a great performance, and sort of giving the fans what they want.
Now, your trainer, Kevin Barry, isn't here for me to ask, so I'm going to ask you, how do you beat Dillian Whyte?
I'll ask him, and then I'll tell you when he tells me. Is that all right?
That's a good answer. You've done this before.
Just box, box, scrap, brawl, whatever I need to do.
Last fight was sort of dominated by these pre-fight antics and press conferences and bits and pieces, glass jaw and accusations back and forward. Dillian Whyte has had his history, let's put it that way, in the past. Are you expecting, today was very cordial, are you expecting it to sort of pick up as the weeks go by?
It may pick up, but I feel we have a mutual respect for each other. I feel like outside of the ring, you just got to be yourself and chill, stay relaxed, but when you're in the ring, I want to knock him out, I want to beat him, I want to smash him. So there's a difference, we can be respectful now, but in the ring it's business.
And just finally, Joseph, because as I understand, you haven't slept and you're terribly jet-lagged, according to David Higgins. Little word on Anthony Joshua versus Deontay Wilder. What do you make of all of that negotiations and the will it, won't it? And then finally, how do you see that fight playing out if it is made?
It's a fight that I think everyone wants to see. So I hope they lock it in. I'm a fan, I'm a fan of the fight. So I'm excited to see when it's locked in. I don't know who's going to win.
You don't care, do you, really? You're just focusing on this fight?
I'm focused on my fight, but, may the best man win. And then hopefully, after I beat Dillian, I can sort of challenge the winner and have another chance to become a champion or undisputed champion of the world.
Okay, fantastic. Well, Joseph Parker, always a pleasure catching up with you. Thanks very much for speaking to Boxing Social. Look forward to catching up with you soon.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Take care, yeah? Nice to see you.